What's up, my little Tattle Tells? Breaking news. Cynthia Bailey has been embarrassing the dog mess out of her stuff on Celebrity Big Brother. Now listen, I'm not going to give you the whole recap. Let me give you the plot. There's a guy named Todrick. He is the devil incarnate, but he knows how to play the game. But more importantly, baby, I was watching Real Housewives. I was watching Big Brother, and I was like, damn, was Nene right about Cynthia? Was Kenya right about Cynthia? Was all this nice girl mess a facade? Because let me tell you something. Remember how Nene was always like, yo, Cynthia just embarrassed herself and blows with the wind, right? Yo, she literally made one of the dumbest moves I've ever seen in my life. And the only thing I can chalk it up on is she's gullible, right? Now, she also let it be known, before I get into how Cynthia embarrassed the dog mess out of herself, she also let it be known that Andy Cohen is the one. Andy was the one that referred her for Celebrity Big Brother. I guess he felt mad that she got ushered out of Real Housewives of Atlanta, and he was like, "Lo, let me throw some money in your pocket," and she was for Celebrity Big Brother, which makes me think. Remember there were rumors that Nene was also in Celebrity Big Brother, and Nene was like, "Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?" Shout out to Carlos King and the epic Real Housewives of epic Real Housewives of Atlanta season. But now it makes sense. That's why Nene wasn't on Celebrity Big Brother, because Andy was referring people. And we all know from the way Andy's been acting, Nene is person non grata. But you know what? We'll make another video on Nene, because Nene's in the news too. Let's talk about Cynthia. Now, listen, I'll give y'all the plot from the beginning, right? Because Cynthia was first there, she was acting relaxed and like the Cynthia we know from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But as soon as Todrick got in her ear, she seemed super jealous and threatened by Shanna's friendship with Carson, and has turned on home with the same personality she had on the Ultimate Girls Trip when she turned on Kenya. Side note, I am reviewing the Ultimate Girls Trip today. Make sure you hit your notifications, because you know your girl's gonna go in. For all of us that didn't download Peacock, get on the Ultimate Girls Trip. Cynthia literally turned on the person that saved her from being put on the chopping block. If you don't know, there was an alliance between Cynthia. This is important. You don't need to know these people. Just listen. There was an alliance between Cynthia, this girl, Shauna Mokler. That's Travis Barker's ex, who's now engaged to Kourtney Kardashian. When she first came on the house, I actually thought I was going to hate her, right? She's actually pretty fun and likable. She seems like a cool chick. So it was Shauna, and it was Carson. And it's been Cynthia's super fan. Shauna was literally going on the other side of the house, getting information and bringing it back to Cynthia and Carson, right? That's important to remember. So Shauna told them, "I'm going to be a double agent. I'm going to go bring the information. She told them information that saved Cynthia and Carson from going on the chopping block. However, Cynthia being gullible, Todrick, the agent of chaos that is playing all of them, he's like, "Listen, I'm winning this 150 or 250. We can make friends in the afterlife. For now, and mama gotta work," right? He literally went on a campaign against Shauna, saying that you can't trust her. She's doing this, she's doing that. So Cynthia and Carson, Cynthia was the ringleader, aligned herself with the very people that Shauna, girl, let me get deeper into this. Watching Cynthia on Big Brother's house and how she has no loyalty, how she's so gullible, how she sways and how she turns on the people that actually had her back, this literally puts Kenya's grievances with her, and even Kenya's grievances with her on the Ultimate Girls Trip, it puts it in a whole new perspective. Honestly, Cynthia just needs to stay off of reality TV for a while and just enjoy her life, because it's funny now that she doesn't have Bravo giving her the good girl edit, giving her the nice girl edit that Nene said she's showing her ASS. Let's get into that. Cynthia turned on Shauna because she got jaded by the very people, Todrick and them, that were consistently putting her and Carson on the chopping block. People that consistently tried to eliminate her, and she knew they were eliminating her. They came over and they told her what she wanted to hear, and she somehow turned on the girl that had her back. Now, here's the thing. Cynthia also exposed herself as a bit of a mean girl, because her treatment of Shanna was it was disgusting. It was out of this world, right? They literally, the way that she let this woman that saved her, that had her back, be bullied, and the way that Cynthia played a big lead in ostracizing her, right? Literally, this girl Shauna was under the bed crying in her covers after she literally helped Cynthia out, right? Now listen, it was obvious from the beginning she was being a big bully, right? It was obvious that she was pretending to like Shanna. Much like in my mind, looking back on Real Housewives Atlanta, the way she pretended to like Kenya. And then when Nene came around, she threw Kenya under the bridge. But then Cynthia wanted to play innocent, like, oh, well, we're just getting to know each other, right? Because again, you can only say you were being fake because you were so quick to flip. Listen, it's almost like Cynthia was almost relieved that she could actually say what she really thought about Shanna, right? That she never actually liked her. Again, I think that she had her in her sights from the beginning. Literally. Again, also with her mean girl tendencies, from the gate, Cynthia was accusing Shanna of trying to seduce the men because she was walking around the house in like crop tops. Spoiler alert, they weren't crop tops. They were just athleisure wear. The girl walks around in Fabletics 2 pieces like we all do going to the grocery store. So that was ridiculous. Again, the way someone that has actively tried to get you eliminated every week was able to go and whisper in your ear and get you against your biggest ally, that ain't nothing but fooling. Let me give y'all examples, right? I think also Cynthia has a lot of pride and she's stubborn. It looks like she may have turned against Shanna because Cynthia wasn't playing the game right. She was playing horribly and wants to feel like she saw through some big scheme, some espionage, all the stuff that Todrick was whispering in her ear. Unfortunately, right, it only took somebody maybe 1 quick second to realize that her biggest enemy in the house was trying to manipulate the dog mess out of her, making her look dumber than ever. Just like, I don't understand it. But again, now, you know, it's a funny thing. Sometimes people tell you about people and you're like, okay, maybe. And then you see stuff and you're like, oh my God, they were right. Yo, has Nene been vindicated? Is Cynthia the biggest flip-flopper of the season? What? What makes somebody sacrifice their biggest ally because their biggest enemy was whispering in their ear? Yo, now that I see the way Cynthia plays the game, I 100% see why she's still not on the Real Housewives of Atlanta and how she allowed herself, probably as a pawn, to be pushed off when she should have been playing the game right. Y'all, all I want to say on a final note, y'all, Andy Cohen was the one that recommended Cynthia, according to Cynthia. Can you imagine if we had actually gotten Nene and Tiffany Pollard on the Celebrity Big Brother? Do you understand how that would have raised ratings? The show would have blown up and we would have been glued to the sets. Look at what happened when Candy and Tamar was on. Now that was some made-for-TV stuff. Instead, we got Cynthia, the gullible, weeping willow, Bailey, slut-shaming Shanna, trying to play her for being a pageant winner when, like, honestly, Cynthia, I give you a lot of props, right? You were one of the big models, especially at a time where people that look like you couldn't be in, but a large part of your fame now comes from reality TV. So who are you to shame someone because they came up in the pageant circle? I'm just saying, I don't understand that. Pageant modeling is pretty much the same to me. If I got respect for modeling, I'm definitely going to have respect for the pageant girls too. Do you know what I'm saying? But y'all, could you imagine? And y'all, mark my words, Cynthia Bailey ain't long for Big Brother. She's either going to be eliminated next elimination round or the one after that. I'm telling you, she ain't long. Mark my words, Cynthia, this was the dumbest thing. But again, I guess that's how the game's played. That's why you got to love Celebrity Big Brother, because it really does let you know the very basics of people's personality. And this is a big personality flaw. Anyway, my little Tattle Tells, let me know what you think. Let me know if you're watching Celebrity Big Brother. I will be reviewing Real Housewives of New Jersey and Real Housewives The Ultimate Ghost Trip. And let me know what you think. Bye.